You ready to go?
Alright. Hey everybody, and welcome to something new that we're doing. This is called Vintage Review.
We're on the... Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, basically, all that we do with this is we take an old pay-per-view or something we haven't reviewed yet, and we review it.
Exactly.
And this video's topic, SummerSlam 2005.
Now, on this edition, like he said, we're going to review SummerSlam 05. The main event was, of course, the big flop fest.
The Showstopper versus the Immortal.
Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. And by the way, today is his birthday. Happy 52nd birthday to Shawn Michaels.
He's 52 years old?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Well, he ain't a kid no more.
Yeah.
Aubrey.
But
before I forget, he's Rodimus Prime, the WonderShop WWE champion at the time of recording. I'm War Machine MJ, and don't acknowledge the peanut gallery in the back.
Yeah, he's about to go crash.
Yeah.
In other words, he's about to go fall asleep.
And like I said, there's no guarantee that nothing won't happen. I'm cooking up a fart right now.
Oh, you better not fucking do that.
Anywho, like we said, we're here to talk about SummerSlam 2005.
Now, SummerSlam 2005. This was at the MCI Center in Washington, D.C. This was on August 21st, 2005. Like we said, the main event. Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan. But we're going to start off with the first match. Now, they did have a pre-show. Back then they had Sunday Night Heat, if you guys remember that show. Actually,
or Velocity.
Yeah, that was Saturday nights. But I actually like those shows.
I never watched them.
I don't remember watching that.
Well, anyway, Chris Masters defeated the Hurricane on the pre-show on Sunday Night Heat before SummerSlam. So the first match that we watched was for the United States Championship. It was Chris Benoit challenging the champion Orlando Jordan. And let's just go ahead and sum this up. This match, yeah, this match lasted 25 seconds. 25 seconds. I'm not making this up, people. 25 motherfucking seconds.
Now, I remember that was something Benoit did as a shtick going forward. Was he would try and do stuff faster than that match, or as fast. Like there was one segment where he makes a cup of coffee as fast as how that match ended.
Oh, god damn.
So
I forgot my headset. Shit.
that sounds like a you problem. Anywho, but yeah. Like they said, this wasn't really a match. It was a squash match just to get the U.S. belt on Benoit.
Yeah, he hit him with the crippler crossface. Orlando tapped out. This match gets a 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
4, 5 out of 5.
Moving on.
Moving on to the next match. This match, let's just say, this was of personal epic proportions. We're talking about the rated R superstar Edge being accompanied to the ring by Lita, his girlfriend at the time, taking on Matt Hardy. Now, MJ, paint the picture for us, please, bro.
Well,
Shut up.
this rivalry actually transcended kayfabe. It just beat the holy hell out of kayfabe.
Basically, what he's saying is this was a real-life, personal situation. At the time, Matt and Lita were dating. Matt said he went out with a knee injury, I believe.
Yeah, he was out with something, and while he was gone, Lita hooked up with one Edge,
Yeah.
who was Matt Hardy's close friend.
Yeah. Now,
Awkward.
yeah, basically they were on WWE's interactive internet show, Bite This, in which I never watched. I don't even remember that.
I kind of remembered it, but I never watched it.
I mean, I heard rumblings about it, but I never watched it. It was on their website. Anyway, Matt found out, and at the time he was out with injury. You know, Edge was doing his thing. He came back one night on Raw and just attacked him. Like we said, basically, this was a real-life, personal situation. No script, no kayfabe, no nothing. And these two basically just went at it. Every time you turned around, every time Edge had a match or something like that, Matt Hardy would pop up.
In fact, like, Matt got fired because of this, like real life fired. It wasn't a storyline.
Yeah.
And then he got hired back
Yeah. Like we said, nothing about this was storyline. This was real life, personal beef. But anyway, this was a pretty gruesome match.
Oh, it was.
Because at one point, Matt got busted open. He was trying to stay in the match, but you know, blood gets all on your face, all in your eyes. You can't see.
That and like he couldn't get back up.
Yeah, and that vicious kick that Edge had gave him,
Yeah,
referee just basically had to stop the match. Edge ended up winning the match. By the way,
I mean not Lana. Lena for real.
he what?
He actually won.
Yeah, he actually won the match in 4 minutes and 50 seconds by referee stoppage. This match gets a 3 out of 5.
It was nasty, but it was good.
Yeah, let's move on to the next match. The next match was a ladder match. It was for custody papers, so to speak.
Yes.
This was between Eddie Guerrero, God rest his soul, and Rey Mysterio. The custody of Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic, was on the line.
Yeah, because apparently the running story was now, for this, that really is Rey Mysterio's kid. No doubt about it. But the storyline there was basically when Rey and his wife couldn't conceive, Eddie helped out. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just that's a bad, terrible.
Let me paint the picture for you. I understand.
Bad.
But let me paint the picture for you. At the time, Eddie was a heel. He had turned on his friend Rey.
Yeah,
he
came calling.
Yeah, he said that Dominic was his son. He's got custody papers, so Rey Mysterio took him up on his offer. A ladder match for the custody papers of his son, Dominic. But even though this was dumb, fellas, let's just say this match was fucking awesome.
It was great, but the storyline was garbage. It was god awful.
Hey, at least it wasn't like Dominic on a forklift match.
WCW would have pulled that off. That was a Russo idea. Anyway, like you said, this match was really good. They even got the wives involved, which
Yeah.
all they did was just like stop Eddie or just like slow him down.
Yeah, because at one point, you know, he was telling Dominic, you know, I love you. I know you love me. And then Eddie's wife, Vicky, had got involved. She actually helped Rey out. Rey ended up winning this match, so he kept custody of his son. Again, that was his real-life son, by the way.
Bad.
This match lasted 20 minutes, 19 seconds, and I gave this match a 4.5 out of 5.
Good match. Bad story, man.
Now let's move on to the next match.
This is a bad story, man.
This match was for not custody papers, but for some gold, so to speak. It was the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle taking on Eugene, and it was for Kurt's Olympic gold medals.
Let's just
go ahead and sum this up because we were just dying watching this match.
Eugene got fucked.
Well,
We're mainstream said.
for those of you who don't know who Eugene was, Vince McMahon or somebody had the bright idea to bring in a new talent whose gimmick was to be, and I do not mean this in any offensive sense, but retarded. I think he had Down syndrome, or acted like he had Down syndrome or something. It was garbage. It was terrible. That's as bad as giving a Middle Eastern guy a terrorist. Oh shit, they did that.
Yeah, but anyway, let's just sum all this up. Kurt Angle basically beat the piss out of Eugene.
Why? Because he's Kurt freaking Angle with a broken freaking neck.
This match lasted 4 minutes, 31 seconds to get to 1.5.
It's true. It's damn true.
And he won by submission. So that is definitely true. It's damn true.
Eugene put off a stunner, though.
He pulled off a stunner. Now that was funny.
That was Eugene's whole gimmick, aside from being special, was...
He just goes over people's moves.
Yeah, he copied and pasted, because he did the airplane spin.
He's the Mokugen of WWE.
He did the Junkyard Dog headbutt. He even did the Junkyard Dog little pee on you kind of deal.
Yeah.
It
Anyway,
was a bad idea.
Let's move on. The next match was The Undertaker taking on Randy Orton. Now, in 05, they had a match at WrestleMania, which was pretty damn good.
It was really good.
It was definitely good. But this match I say it was up there. MJ, your thoughts on
This match was okay, but it was really slow.
Yeah, it started out slow, built up. It was kind of meh, but it was a good match.
But Randy Orton got one over on the Dead Man because of some assistance with an undercover Cowboy Bob Orton.
Yeah, he basically had the mask, what they use in the movies.
Special effects mask. And
yeah, and he ripped it off.
Yeah.
And Undertaker was pretty much pissed at this point because, as Randy revealed, it was his dad, Cowboy Bob Orton. So after the match, he went chasing after both of them to get his revenge. But anyway, Randy Orton did win. 17 minutes, 17 seconds. It gets a 4 out of 5.
And now we move on to what I assume is championship gold.
Yes, it is the WWE Championship. It is Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena, who was WWE Champion at the time, taking on Y2J, Chris Jericho. MJ, paint the pictures for us.
I remember being in the middle of the John Cena hype.
Yes.
Back when he was the biggest thing on Monday Night Raw. The biggest draft pick.
Yes.
But he didn't want to play by Eric Bischoff's rules.
No. He wanted to do his own thing, basically channel his inner Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And what was so dumb about this was Cena actually wanted to go out there and defend his title. But Bischoff said, you defend it when I say you defend it, which isn't that supposed to be the other way around?
Yeah. So, I mean...
but anyway, Bischoff hired Jericho to take out Cena, get the championship off of him, so he had a championship level puppet.
Yeah.
Cena wasn't having none of that, so this match happened. Rodimus, take it away.
Basically, this match was freaking awesome. Both guys just went out there, tore the house down. I actually had to say this is one of the best Jericho matches in his career.
Yeah.
And, Cena, he held his own, a young John Cena. Again, he was the WWE Champion.
Before he was the face that ran the place.
Yeah. Or like somebody else we know. But anyway.
Yeah, the champ that ran the camp.
Anyway, John Cena retained the championship. 14 minutes, 49 seconds. This match gets a 4 out of 5. A very hellacious match. Very good match.
Now, I remember in this rivalry, one night they had a battle of the bands, so to speak, between Cena and Jericho.
I don't remember that.
I remember it because that was the night that Cena debuted Bad Bad Man.
I still don't remember.
Like, this was before his album came out.
I mean, I know that song's on the album, but I just don't remember that.
I remember that.
Shut up.
Fuck you. Go to sleep.
Anyway, now we move on to the next championship match. It was Batista defending the big gold belt.
The World Heavyweight Championship.
Against JBL in...
a no-holds-barred match.
No-holds-barred.
Yes.
It was a no-holds-barred match. I remember watching this match. It was brutal. And not just recently, like when it first came out.
Yeah, it was pretty stiff, pretty brutal.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all we can say. It was a pretty good match. It definitely was kind of a cooler, being that the WWE Championship match happened afterwards.
Yeah.
But anyway, Batista ended up winning. Isn't this the one where he
won with a Batista bomb on the steel steps.
Yeah, and that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, that was fierce.
Yeah, but this match lasted pretty quickly. 9 minutes and 5 seconds.
I mean, say what we want about JBL as a person now, but back in the day, he could work.
He was a wrestling god.
Nigga, fuck off.
And so he said.
Yeah, that was his thing. Anyway, but he had a really good run.
Yeah.
I mean, they told the story of, dirty heel who's not afraid to have people do his work for him.
Exactly.
An all-around jerk, which he is in real life, and, he could work.
Definitely. And that's why he held this for so long.
Until he got dethroned by... it's some guy I couldn't see. I don't know. It was like a blur.
We'll have to find out who that guy was. But anyway, like we said, this match lasted 9 minutes 5 seconds. It gets a 3.5 out of 5. Now,
on to the biggest disappointment of the night. It was the main event: Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels, the once in a lifetime match.
can we just say, fellas, this match was motherfucking stupid.
You're motherfucking stupid.
Fuck you.
To set the backstage thing, this was supposed to be a series. I think it was like a best of 3, best of 5, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But it ultimately had Hulk Hogan going over. And Hogan said, no, one match, I want to win. And Michaels didn't like that, so he kind of sabotaged this match.
Yeah. One of those promos that they did setting up this match, I heard that Michaels kind of did a shoot on Hogan.
Yeah.
And Hogan kind of did a shoot on Michaels, so they were kind of going back and forth. Long story short, this match happened and Michaels just flopped everywhere just to piss Hogan off like a fucking fish.
Well, to set up the story, before we get into this dumpster fire, basically,
Boy.
Shawn Michaels wanted a match against Hulk Hogan, to prove, which one was better. The only thing I remember about this was they were tag team partners at the top of the feud, and then like after they got done celebrating, Hogan walked right into his sweet chin music.
Yeah, and that's when supposedly that night Shawn Michaels had turned heel, so to speak, and so then they had this match, and
this match, like he said,
this makes my brain hurt just talking about this match.
You made my brain
Michaels
Fuck you.
flopped around the ring like a dying fish. At one point, Hulk Hogan got busted open.
Yeah.
Now, we went back and watched this match, because we had heard rumblings that this match was god awful. We went back and watched just this match, and
I literally just died watching this shit.
we died laughing. That's how funny it was, and it gave us the idea to do this video series. But then we went back and watched the whole pay-per-view to do this video.
And basically, the second time around, it wasn't so funny. It was just like, what the fuck happened? You mean to tell us that they had this shit 12 years ago? Yeah. Like, bruh. Like he said, the first time it was funny. We literally laughed our asses off. The second time it's just like, nah. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, Hulk Hogan got the win with his wussy-ass leg drop, proving once again that he's a shite worker.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels came in after the match. He won the handshake from Hogan. He got the handshake.
He got it, dude!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but when Hulk Hogan throws out dude, he just sounds like an old person trying to be cool.
Or I heard him one night on I was watching an old episode of Nitro on the network, and he said bruh. But he said bra. Like a woman's bra. Yeah. Anyway, 21 minutes, 24 seconds. This match gets a 2 out of 5.
I still can't believe you gave it a 2.
I could have gave it a 1. But anyway.
Called it.
But anyway, let's just go ahead, give our matches, superstars, an overall rating. Overall rating, this show gets a 3 out of 5.
This was the dark ages of WWE when all of their stuff was starting to become just meh.
Yeah, they were heading into that PG phase. But anyway, superstars of the night go to Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Randy Orton, John Cena, The Undertaker.
What about Edge and Matt Hardy?
No.
No?
I thought about it, but no. But Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, John Cena, and Chris Jericho. Matches of the night go
What about Batista and Jables?
I thought about it, but nah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they do get, their match does get match of the night. The
All
world title match gets match of the night.
The world title.
The world title. The WWE title also gets match of the night. And the ladder match gets matches of the night. So those are my 3 matches of the night. Like I said, overall rating, 3 out of 5.
Now,
I need to turn this off because it's about to die.
that's our review of SummerSlam 05, the Icon versus, well, the Showstopper versus the Immortal. As far as what we're going to do next on this series, it is completely up to our wrestling analyst.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to decide whatever it's going to be. Now, we're not just doing WWE stuff.
We're doing Lucha Underground.
Well, not Lucha, because we've reviewed everything they've done.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or all the big stuff they've done, and
Yeah.
everything they will do.
Okay.
It will be WCPW,
Yeah.
ROH,
New Japan.
WCW,
ECW.
the old. Well, I don't know. We might look at the newer ECW,
Yeah, because they've got that on the network.
because
now.
that was hot garbage. Anyway, ECW.
Some
Du-
NWA stuff, Jim Crockett Promotions.
Some WWF stuff.
Yeah. AWA.
AWA.
So just be on the lookout of what I might pick and what we might review.
Yeah. But there's no set timetable for this video, so
Yeah.
you might see, one video tomorrow and then like 2 videos like
A month later.
3 years from now. Anyway, but as long as we're announcing new stuff,
Yeah.
we are going to preview and review WCPW's World Cup, which, for those of you who don't know, What Culture Professional Wrestling.
Yes.
They're on YouTube. It's started by the What Culture guys.
Mm-hmm.
And what they've done is they have had qualifiers, and they still are having qualifiers by the time this video is recorded, for a 16 competitor final.
Yeah.
Where they've had qualifiers from Mexico, England,
Canada,
Scotland,
Germany.
Japan.
Yeah.
They're doing the United States and the rest of the world.
Exactly.
When this video is recorded, they've already announced, majority. Well, they've announced all the matches with the exception of, the last 4 competitors.
Exactly. But like you said, as this video is being recorded, they do have the American World Cup.
Well, they recorded it yesterday, Friday the 21st.
Yeah.
So we should see it, soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some big names in this tournament already. We got Will Ospreay, Rey Mysterio,
Ricochet.
Well, he's in the qualifier.
Oh, the qualifier.
Yeah.
Bobby Fish.
Jay Lethal, James Storm,
Zack Sabre Jr.
Moose. Trying to think who else that's well known. That's made it. Said Will Ospreay's. El Penta 0M.
Yeah, I was just gonna say him.
For all of you Lucha Underground fans, it's Pentagon Dark, and for all you AAA fans, Pentagon Junior.
Yeah.
Let's see who else.
It's a lot of them. I can't.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think who's big, but
Joe Coffey.
He's
Michael Elgin.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Kushida.
Hiromu
Takahashi. Rest in peace, Darrell.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the World Cup. Like we said before, the marquee match so far is Rey Mysterio versus Will Ospreay.
That is going to be a hell of a barn burner. We cannot wait to watch that match.
Clash of styles, clash of generations, clash of countries.
Exactly. So we're definitely wanting that match to be. That match is definitely going to be, as we say these days, lit.
It's going to be lit,
Yeah.
like literature.
Yeah.
It's going to be red. Anyway, then we're also going to do our preview/review of Ultima Lucha Trace.
Exactly.
As the Cueto Cup starts to narrow.
Yeah, we're still in the second round stages. The finals will be Johnny Mundo taking on Rey Mysterio.
Well, that's not the finals. That's
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Well, that brings me to the point. That's
They'll be Johnny Mundo will be defending the Lucha Underground Championship against Rey Mysterio.
That's
Thank you for correcting me.
no problem. That's the big match for Ultima Lucha Trace. There's also Ivelisse versus Katrina, which was announced at the top of season 3.
Exactly.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, the winner of the Cueto Cup will get a shot at the Aztec Gold somewhere down the line, either Mysterio or Mundo.
Exactly.
Who knows?
We'll see.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Anything else coming down the pipeline?
We do have our review of Battleground.
Yeah.
Battleground is tomorrow as we are recording this video.
I still got to upload our preview of
Yeah.
Battleground.
Battleground is tomorrow on the WWE Network. I'm thinking about doing a review of the G1 Climax Tournament Final.
I knew you were going to say G1 Climax. But
August 13th, the final is the 13th. August 13th.
But I was going to say, if you're going to do a preview, I think you're way too late, dude. They're already at like night 4 going on night 5.
Yeah, no, I hadn't watched Night 4 yet.
But the big match in the G1 Climax, aside from Omega Okada 3, which now that one's no es bueno. It'll be good, but no es bueno. But the big marquee match is the match that should have happened. Kota Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr.
That happened on Night 3. That match was fucking awesome.
Oh, it's happened already. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Happened on Night 3. What's today, 21st?
22nd.
Yeah, it happened last night.
Okay. And who could forget that Okada, not Okada, shit. Ibushi Naito match with that second rope pile driver.
Ah! Dude! I like flipped my shit when I saw that.
It's fantastic.
Oh my god. And that was just night 1 of the tournament.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But, yeah, we've done enough talking.
Yeah. So let's just go ahead and close this thing out.
This has been our vintage review of SummerSlam 05. He's Rodimus Prime.
The WonderShop Heavyweight Champion for now.
And I'm leading first in the WonderShop series, War Machine MJ, and we'll see you guys next time.